Many empaths, healers, carers, and emotionally sensitive people report that they sometimes pick up emotions, tensions, exhaustions, or even physical discomfort after spending time with others, especially during intense emotional or healing situations. There are a few ways to understand why this happens. On an emotional and psychological level, highly empathic people are often extremely attuned to subtle facial expressions, body language, emotional tone, nervous system shifts, and atmosphere. Their brains and bodies naturally mirror the emotional state of others. This can create a deep compassion and intuitive understanding, but it can also lead to emotional overload or blurred boundaries if they remain constantly open to other people's distress. From a nervous system's perspective, humans co regulate each other all the time. Stress, anxiety, grief, calmness, and safety can also influence the emotional state of another person. Empaths often absorb more because they are highly sensitive and emotionally receptive and focused on the suffering of others. Within spiritual healing traditions, this is often described as energetic absorption, where a healer unintentionally takes on heavy emotional or energetic patterns from the client instead of remaining grounded and neutral. One of the biggest reasons this happens is intention and identification. Some healers unconsciously move from "I'm holding space for this person" into "I must carry this for them." The moment a healer emotionally merges with the pain rather than witnessing it compassionately, exhaustion can build quickly and there is this sense of feeling drained. This is why grounding and boundaries are essential in all forms of self-healing work. A healer should never try to save or take away another person's suffering into themselves. Healthy healing is not about absorbing pain, it is supporting balance, calmness, and presence while allowing the other person's body and mind to process safely. There are several important ways empaths and healers can protect themselves and remain balanced. Number one, before any session, slow your breathing, relax your nervous system, connect to the earth mentally, and become emotionally centered. Many healers visualize roots going into the earth or light surrounding the body. Whether symbolic or spiritual, grounding helps create psychological stability and emotional separation. Number two, do not over identify. Compassion here is always fundamental, absorption is not. You can care deeply about someone without carrying their suffering as your own. Try to remain present and supportive rather than emotionally merging into their pain. Number three, use breath properly. Breath regulates the nervous system. If the healer becomes tense, anxious, or emotionally overwhelmed, they become more vulnerable to emotional exhaustion and draining. Slow breathing keeps the body calm and regulated. 4. Avoid healing when emotionally drained. If a healer is already exhausted, grieving, or emotionally unstable or overwhelmed, they are more likely to feel affected by intense sessions. Balanced healers create safer healing environments. And 5. Release energy afterwards. After healing, wash your hands, walk outside, breathe deeply, meditate, stretch, or spend time in nature. These rituals helps the mind and body shift out of deep emotional attunement. Some healers also imagine releasing anything that does not belong to them back into the earth symbolically. Now also maintain emotional boundaries. Being empathic does not mean remaining permanently open to everyone's emotions. Healthy boundaries are not selfish, they are necessary. Without boundaries, many empaths eventually become emotionally exhausted anxious, resentful, or physically burnt out. And remember, sometimes after intense healing work, people may experience fatigue, muscle tension, headaches, emotional heaviness, or stress responses. These experiences can arise naturally from deep emotional concentration, posture, expectation, prolonged focus, or nervous system fatigue. It is important not to become fearful or assume every sensation is a dangerous spiritual attachment. Fear itself can increase anxiety and hypersensitivity. The healthiest approach is usually calm awareness, grounding, self-care, and balance. At its highest level, healing should not weaken the healer. True healing work should eventually teach the empath how to remain open yet balanced, compassionate yet grounded, sensitive yet emotionally strong. And the goal is not to absorb darkness. The goal is to become steady enough to sit beside pain without losing yourself within it.